Hey, everybody, and welcome. We're live, buddies. How's it going?
To what?
To WOTAY.
Whoa, slay.
How's it going, buddy? Oh, yeah, Robbie says whoa, slay. That's a good one. We should call it that.
There goes the one episode streak of what?
One episode streak of what? Yeah, what does she mean?
Not talking during the during the pre-roll.
Oh, my God. I don't know.
Was I audible?
I don't know. We'll see. Let's hope not.
Sorry about
like
that.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
My sorry.
So we might be a little lethargic this week because we are
Nice use of
entirely
lethargic.
too full
I ate 4
of sushi.
sushi rolls.
Me too. Plus, plenty of appetizers.
Plenty is one word for the amount of appetizers
Several.
that you ate.
Several
Yeah.
servings.
I only had 3 sushi rolls.
Is this a family serving?
I only had
Robbie
3,
was there too.
I only had 3 sushi rolls.
Robbie, if you make it through the rest.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
I would love to
We
be
have a
able
one
to
episode streak for
take a
starting
nap.
on time. Okay. Thank you, Shannon.
Hey, we start on time.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to make a claim and offer no proof. Let's move on.
The best kind of claim.
Wait a minute. We start on time. And our first topic.
Yes, we went and got sushi because it's
Because
Will's
birthday.
Happy
Happy
Oh my
Will
God.
Day. Happy birthday, boy. Happy birthday, boy. Because we can't sing the actual birthday
No,
song.
you
It's
like they
copywritten.
did.
No, it's
in the-
copywritten.
Yeah, those litigious old ladies will sue you.
Wait, no. I thought that was, what's it called? Public domain.
Public domain now?
No, I don't think
They
so.
did sing the actual birthday song at the sushi restaurant.
Happy birthday is
Well,
public
they can
domain.
do that. Nobody's going to sue a restaurant.
Look
for
it
their
up.
waiter
No, that's
singing
why
it.
they have different songs in restaurants.
But I think,
they
Oh,
don't
that
get
is
sued.
a thing.
I
that
think at this
happens.
point in time, it's now public domain.
I don't think.
I don't know. I think
don't
those
think
old
the Happy
ladies are
Birthday
still
song
walking
is.
around going to restaurants. Hey, you're not singing our tune, are you? We have ways of making you stop.
What old ladies? I thought it was a big
It was a
label
couple
that
of
owned
teachers.
it.
No, it was a couple of teachers that
Oh.
wrote the
Yeah, they put a lot of heart into those lyrics.
song. Yeah. Happy birthday to who? To you.
How many
Have you ever
times?
wondered who's being sung to?
How many times should we say it?
About 3 or 4.
birthday song is public domain now.
Yes.
Since
thank
when?
you.
2015.
Oh,
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
I've deprived myself from singing it for almost 10 years. Today is not Will's birthday. Will's birthday is January 9th. I said it before he said it.
Shannon
Whoa.
said HBBD for happy belated birthday. I thought she was saying happy Bigback Day because we ate so much sushi.
What is a
Happy
big bag?
Bigback Day?
Y'all know Bigback.
Are you
Big
just,
back?
Are you just making that up right now?
No! Oh my gosh.
Happy Bigback Day?
No, well, happy Bigback Day is not a common term. I figure that's what she meant by BB. Bigback is a term used for someone that eats a lot of food.
What?
Usually,
Big back?
yeah,
Why-
like Big Back.
What are
You're
you
being
talking about?
But their back wouldn't be any bigger than the average person's
Actually,
back.
their back would be the last thing to grow.
Well,
Your front
I
grows
don't
first.
know. I don't know the
Or
but like
the etymology of the term.
I don't know. We can
Happy
research
Bigback
it.
Day?
But I assumed by BB she meant Happy Big Back Day.
Right, of
Because
course.
we
as,
had so
as
much
one
sushi.
would.
Yes, Big
I
Back.
thought she meant Happy Big Back Day.
Big Back.
You know how you get a big back?
people
My back feels so full right
people
now.
in the comments will support
My
this.
back.
That
My
Big Back
has never
is a
been big.
term.
Is
All
Big
that
Back
makes
usually
me-
someone who's heard Big Back before, explain it to the old people.
Usually, people will actually call themselves like a Big Back. Like they'll say,
I'm just being Big Back.
I'm being a Big Back." It's like a noun.
A Big Back?
I'm being a Big Back right now.
Sounds like something you
I just ordered
Sounds like
3
something that McDonald's takes away and then
The Big
and then
Back.
the Big Back is back.
But
You
anyway,
Oh my
the
God.
McRib and the Big Back.
for example, the 5 of us at Sushi Masa were Big Backs. I would say, at least
Hey,
I was.
speak for
Wait,
yourself,
we were-
jerk.
See, I
Don't call me
was
that
using
made
it
up
that way,
term
but
that
then
you
said
just made
a
up.
Big Back. Is it?
Well,
is it I'm
plural.
Big Back?
We were being plural Big Backs.
We were being a bunch of Big Backs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. You
And
learn a new
No one
word
has
every
agreed
day.
with you in the chat.
I will say, it was one of those
This could
all
be
you can eat meals.
Yeah.
It was all you can eat.
We
Which
really
is-
And I
stretched
think
the definition
I
of
think,
that.
I think
We
the server
did.
worried at one point. Like, you want to order more.
He was like, everybody good? Am I going to come back to the kitchen with another order? Because they've started throwing forks and knives at me. And this is a sushi restaurant, so we have mostly chopsticks.
It was crazy.
But it was great. It was a lot of food. I was a Bigback.
Ton.
Yeah.
I was being real Bigback. It was Bigback Mountain over there. And because that's a term that people...
No, not Bigback Mountain.
Yeah. We were a bunch of bros. We were a bunch of bros on Bigback Mountain. We were getting real Bigback with it. Right? That's what... We were like, I can't quit you, Bigback. I can't quit you because your back's so big.
Paul says broke back is once you've eaten too much.
Yeah. Okay.
That's once you've... Yeah,
I got
Paul
it.
broke the.
I got it mixed up with that famous Western.
Stop! You're gonna make me sick. Oh my God! You're really gonna make me sick.
Okay.
I ate too much food to laugh that hard, Kevin.
No,
God,
he was on Bigback Mountain for too long.
Oh, ding! No, you remember that when somebody takes your joke and just says it a couple minutes later.
Oh Jesus, God, that was so.
All right, well,
okay.
We don't have a segment to start out with.
I think we wrap it up.
I
think we're done.
That's good.
I think we finished there.
We're
not gonna get
start
better
on
than
Big
that.
Back, continue with Big Back, finish Big Back.
Well, speaking of mountain,
Yeah, you go ahead.
Hey,
Will.
good segue.
There you go.
Wait.
What
We
are
need to
you
talk about
segueing
mountain.
to?
Speaking of mountain, go ahead, Will. Continue.
Oh my
TikTok.
God.
Okay.
How does this relate to mountain?
Well, because there's a mountain of people who are angry right now.
Oh, we didn't think he was going to do it, but he pulled it out. Yeah, talk about that mountain of people. That's how we talk about people.
Like wolves come in packs.
Right, people come in mountains.
People come in mountains.
Hey, you worked in the service industry.
Yes.
A bunch of people come off a bus. Hey, we got 3 mountains coming in, 3 metric mountains. I'm going to send them in your section, Bob. A mountain is a well-known unit of people. Of poundage of people.
How many? Wait, I would say a mountain is probably the most.
400 people. Okay.
No, more.
More?
Mountain, it has to be.
Mountain's the most?
If all the people who are upset that TikTok is getting banned is one mountain, it's got to be millions.
Metric mountains.
Metric mountains. Yeah, no, not standard
Okay,
units.
you're right.
Standard unit can
We
be
do not.
anything.
We use SI units here.
We don't.
We're
We're not going to be willy-nilly with our assemblage of mountains.
God. You're going to make me sick.
Okay, go ahead, Will. You're talking about.
So this was. I wanted to start with my Do You Care for this week.
Yeah, the mountain of people.
Our returning segment.
Oh, yeah.
Every week. Do you care?
Much loved by the fans.
Do you care, Kevin and Blaine?
Yes.
I know the answer for both of you.
Wait. Guess the answer.
Both of me
I didn't say my
don't answer
earlier.
for me.
I think
I think we can both know Blaine's answer.
Don't
talk about what
assume.
you're talking about first.
You don't know me.
I did. Shut up!
See,
Sorry.
We had a big discussion on
He's got to take his medication
whether Will
again.
was going to yell into the microphone.
I'm angry.
And
We have new mics,
How
by
far
the
did he
way.
make it? 10 minutes.
Well, you finally don't have to hear that terrible echo
How do we
and
sound?
sibilance that happens.
Sound.
Everybody give it a golf clap for Blaine.
No.
Okay.
That's
No, that's
also
not a golf
golf
clap.
clap.
You golf.
You psychopath.
You're a golf. What if somebody was doing that to you on the golf course? You would murder them. You would murder a mountain of people.
I would throw my golf club. My big
I say
bag.
golf clap, and Will's turn. Thomas is like, there's still echo. There's still a bit of. We're applauding Blaine's efforts, and Thomas is like, it's still a little echoey. Tomas
right now.
I said Thomas.
Yeah.
Tomas. Okay, stop.
There might be a slight echo. I probably need to experiment with a better noise gate. It's fine. But it's better. You can at least say that it's better.
We can say it's better.
Which is exciting.
enunciation. Okay,
Exactly.
Will,
Better.
Speak about your mountain of people.
We don't know
Well,
the issue that
y'all
we're
distract me. I yell, and Kevin has to go on this whole spiel
about how you weren't going to yell.
Oh, that's true. Okay, back to it.
Yeah.
Big back to it. My Do You Care for this week, usually I use TikTok as a gateway for how I...
Drugs?
No, how I find a bit of information out in pop culture. But this is very meta, not Facebook.
This is
meta.
why we interrupt, Will, because you can't say a complete
Yes, I can.
cogent thought in a sentence.
Without
them
at
what
least
this is about.
230 words.
Tell them what you're trying to say.
Not Facebook meta.
Oh, my God.
This is
Good
meta
writing is concise writing.
because that's true. And I will tell you in 500 words or less.
Okay, God.
Sorry.
Are we starting now? Are we starting the count now? Or are we adding the previous 500 words to the count?
TikTok's getting banned.
That's what you have to say. That's what you open with. That's the headline.
TikTok's getting banned. So
We don't know that yet.
basically,
date is January 19th.
Supreme Court is hearing, what do they call it whenever they hear people who are like, please don't do the
Testimony.
thing that you're going to do? No, it's like oral arguments or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, the Supreme Court is hearing argumentation right now for whether or not TikTok should
Blake
be
says
banned.
she'll never laugh again if TikTok is banned. And she's married to Will, so that means she thinks Will's not that funny.
Oh.
she's already told me that.
That's unfortunate. Hurts my feelings every
that
time.
was not my first learning of.
We know Will's hilarious. Okay.
Supreme Court is hearing argumentation of whether or not TikTok should be banned. They will make their decision within the next few days. But as it stands right now, TikTok is set to automatically be banned in the United States on the 19th, which is next Sunday.
Yes.
So
And what
the do you care question, what do you think my answer and Blaine's answer is?
Blaine absolutely does care because I know he spends
Way
of his
too much
day
time on TikTok.
TikTok.
That's an accurate assessment.
Okay.
And he
Most-
said it's accurate.
Yeah, most of the 15 hours that I'm conscious is spent on TikTok.
Well, because you can just do it while doing. You can do work while TikTok is just
can
sitting
you?
there.
Nope.
Well, because you can have
Bosses
auto
love
scroll.
it because you can you can get all your work
Auto
done.
scroll.
Yeah, you can turn auto scroll on to where after the video finishes, it'll go to
You
next.
just taught Blaine a new disease.
I didn't know that.
He's like, auto scroll, what's that?
That sounds terrible. Sometimes I watch a TikTok more than once.
Well, go back to it.
No, that doesn't sound good.
Okay.
What I have been really tempted to buy, speaking of, one of the problems with TikTok is how much they're trying to sell you stuff. But one of the things that I almost bought at the TikTok shop recently is there's a ring that you put on your finger and it's got
It makes you
buttons.
disappear and...
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't send you to the shadow realm or whatever it's called. What's it called? What's it called, Kevin?
I mean, they call it the shadow realm when they're talking about
Oh, yeah, good, excellent. You push the button on the ring, and it scrolls the TikTok for you. And I have thought about buying that several times.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
I know.
That is insane.
I know. It's a problem.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so
you
Blaine
can't
would
get it
obviously
now,
be very upset if it's banned.
I'm gonna be
I
upset.
am going to be a not care at all because I don't have TikTok, never had TikTok.
and that was my answer.
But
Yeah,
here's why I do care, because I do know several people including some people in my family, whose revenue streams come from TikTok.
Yeah, that's true. There are a ton of people.
Yeah,
Content
like
creators?
my cousin's wife is a content creator. She
Whoa.
reviews and does walkthroughs for video games. That's where a lot of their income comes from. Yeah, she was like she went
Shout her
to,
out on the stream.
Okay, yeah, we'll find her at. I can't remember what her.
We'll get it next week. We'll get it.
Yeah, should we go next week?
She'll be on next week. But no, she's been to Comic-Cons as a guest on panels.
Whoa,
Yeah,
I
she
did
went to,
not know
San
that.
Francisco Comic.
That's
or San Diego
crazy.
Comic-Con, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really incredible. And a lot of people get a lot of income from TikTok. And
that
depend
part of
on
it, based on people who really don't understand what TikTok is.
Yes.
That's what kind of
That's
ticks
what I
me off,
care.
because all these people are concerned with, again, yes, I understand the national security concerns with a company that is beholden to the Chinese government.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
I do understand, that is a real thing. That's a real thing. But it's every app ever, including
Absolutely.
Meta, that collects your
Absolutely.
data, that sells it to foreign actors. If you don't think that all of these accounts that were spreading election misinformation are not Russian actors, then what are we doing? That's not what we want to focus on. The same people going TikTok's stealing our information are the same exact people who are going I do not give Facebook permission to use my photos. The rule is changing tomorrow. Copy and paste this in your status. It's the same people who are like, oh, we're on to you, China. You can't get past this.
Yeah, and American companies are way more like work with the government.
Everybody steals your data.
And we sell all of our data to third-party data brokers that
And
the Chinese government can buy the data from anyways.
Right.
The Chinese government can just buy data from data brokers that get it from Meta.
It's all posturing because the people that watch Fox News are like, yep, that's right.
Yep.
Ban that Chinese TikTok.
But what is unfortunate is because this is like a trend in politics now where like it's like, anti-China or whatever, they're coming after other companies besides TikTok, like DJI, the company that makes like drones and stuff, and Tencent is the company that makes
flying around.
I don't know if it's related to that necessarily, but they're coming after DJI and they're coming after Tencent, which is a company that makes video games like League of Legends and Valorant are both like on the chopping block because of all of this. So
that's gonna be a big deal.
You don't have to say it like that, Kevin.
No,
it's big
I've heard
and
of
important.
I've heard of both of those. I wasn't real. Oh wow! Did that not sound like a real
okay.
Oh wow, League.
Go on, Blaine. We're interested.
But another
Yummy.
big reason, and the reason why there was so much bipartisan. Don't say yummy.
Yummy.
The reason why
yummy,
there
Blaine.
was
You're making some yummy points here. Continue.
That's a unit of.
We're getting Bigback over here after your points.
Sorry, I still have food. I still have sushi on my mind.
Okay. I still got sushi on the back.
Another problem. The reason why there was so much bipartisan energy behind banning TikTok in the first place this most recent time is because they made a big push to ban TikTok whenever TikTok wasn't banning pro-Palestinian accounts as readily as many other social media platforms were, like Meta and Twitter. You can't post anything that's pro-Palestinian on those platforms without getting, at the very least, suppressed in their algorithms or outright banned.
Now that they're doing community fact-checking instead of actual fact-checking.
That's, But TikTok, lots of times, real pieces of pro-Palestinian news and footage of what's going on in Palestine, not only it found success on TikTok, but went viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
And so big lawmakers, literally, Mitt Romney's on camera saying, we need to ban TikTok because there are too many people seeing, there's too many people that are having sympathy for Palestinians, the Palestinian cause or whatever. Too much pro-Palestinian sympathy, and that's wild. That out of all the platforms that are in some way offering some ability to speak freely, TikTok is getting banned most readily.
The nuanced part of this that people don't get is, it's supposed to be free speech. It's supposed to be free speech. These are third-party companies. Mm-hmm. They can control whatever goes.
Yeah.
You have free speech. You still you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But a third-party company can decide what they want to put on their platform or what they want to promote on their platform.
Yeah.
And so that's completely up to them. And in whatever capitalist system that you have decided is the best one, they get to do that. And if it works, it works. If it's a good business model for them, it is. And if it's not, it doesn't. And so that's where the breakdown of, it's not like they're in charge of what your First Amendment rights are.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy and so dumb that it is completely. Will was just playing clips from congressional hearings on TikTok and stuff, and they don't even understand what it is or what the platform does or how it works. Yeah. They have no understanding.
Now,
they just know that they need to.
Can you tell me if when you're looking at something you like, can you prove that camera is not judging the size of your pupil, whether it dilates or not?
Sir,
my pupil dilation is you stay out of my pupil.
Sir, we do not use any data collection.
You're telling me that you don't have a camera on your phone? There's a camera on my phone. It's looking right back at me. Right, I'm looking at it right now.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking a picture right from under my chin. It's going to be
device.
my Facebook profile picture.
Flawless reenactment.
Data is kept on your own personal device, but
right. And then my data stays within the borders of my device.
Yes.
And you are violating a sovereign border. When you immigrate through TikTok
into my
likes and dislikes, and then tell me what to do and who to vote for and what What kind of fruit to like?
The internet is a series of tubes.
Does TikTok access my home internet network?
My
That was a
home
real
internet
question.
network.
Now,
Oh
when I
my
get on
God.
TikTok, now, Mr. Chinese TikTok man.
Who's
When
Indonesian?
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
I'm
they kept calling him
Chinese.
Chinese.
I'm not
That's why I did
China.
it. That's why I did it.
I know.
They
That's my
kept calling him
favorite
Chinese.
part. Over and over and over again. He
Now,
had to correct them that he was
Mr.
Indonesian
Chinese
multiple
TikTok.
times.
Are you telling me
TikTok.
that TikTok has to use my own internet connection to get on the internet?
No, sir, that is not correct. That is not
You're
accurate.
telling me that it has all my IP address?
Sir, it
and
does
it
not
gives me the
have
IP
any
to
access
the DP to the art?
Singaporean. That's right. Not Indonesian.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Yikes.
wow. Blaine actually
Oh,
in
yeah,
real life
no,
Miss
excuse me.
Nationed him.
Miss Nation. I haven't heard that. as a verb
I
before.
just made it up.
But yes, that's what's happening right now. But I'm seeing things saying I'm seeing a lot of different speculation on how it's going to happen if it is like full because I think a lot of people on TikTok there's lots of edits. People are just accepting the fact that they're going to have to go to Instagram Reels or
Oh God, it's gonna be
Everything.
terrible. I can't.
Yeah,
watch
that's
Reels.
exactly right. It's like when
Reels are
speakers
awful.
sue a university for not allowing them to speak. It's not the university's
Yeah.
responsibility to give them a voice. And most
Right.
universities do have a free speech area.
Right.
The same with some federal lands. They'll have a free speech area that you can do whatever approved activity that you have to do there, and you can say whatever you want. But again, it's up to whatever entity is enforcing that. It's not infringing on your right to free speech. But
Right.
like, if people want to kick you out of Walmart for yelling racist things, they can kick you out of Walmart for yelling racist things that are
Yep.
completely within your right to yell.
Yeah.
But you don't. They don't have to give you a platform to do it within their
Right.
privately owned space.
The property that they own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if it is actually going to get banned. Donald Trump seems to have found a lot of value out of TikTok
Yeah,
recently because so many young people,
Right.
well, I mean, I say so many young people. There was a
More
real,
young
there was a
people than
real
they
movement of
expected.
young people that went out and voted
More
for
young
Donald
people
Trump,
than they
and he credits
expected.
that to a lot of the podcasts that he went on, and a lot of those podcasts use
Joe
TikTok as a big, wild. that the president of the United States went on Joe Rogan in order to get elected to be the president of the United States is so crazy. It's fine. Our country's fine, I think.
let's
But
talk about
I wonder
something-
if it's even
let's
going to
talk about
get
something sad
banned. Yeah, I wonder if it's even going to get banned because Donald Trump seems to
he could
like it.
the very next day to overturn
He's
it.
already calling like Supreme Court justices,
Wow.
and trying to get it.
They have hinted that they would uphold a ban. so
Well, they
far.
do whatever he wants sometimes.
Well,
sometimes
sometimes they don't though.
that's true. Maybe we'll see.
I'm hearing some people saying that if it
Yeah,
gets,
what is it? Will's got boots on the ground. What are you hearing, Will?
my people
That's the helicopter sounds.
Oh, that's the helicopter
In-
sound.
in-
we're getting
in
reports
Will's
that,
location. Yeah.
Wait, right
Oh,
now
that was so
live
much
reports
better.
we're getting
Way to go.
you see someone driving away, they're driving fast. Oh, they just ran over a person. Oh my
What
goodness.
are you
they-
doing?
Will, you're supposed to be.
I'm not doing sound effects for that anymore. What are you doing?
I'm reporting a car chase.
No,
Why?
you're supposed to be reporting about
Donald
TikTok.
Trump
If I
and
if I
TikTok
hear,
not getting banned.
if I hear a helicopter like that and I'm reporting, I report someone being chased by the police.
No, yeah.
This is a
All of
live
a sudden-
car chase.
All of a sudden, Will's reporting from the My Lai massacre. No, we're talking about Donald Trump and TikTok.
Someone's trying to stop the car.
Shut up!
Sorry. There are about 12 police squad cars chasing after this Toyota Corolla.
I'm not providing.
this whole
I'm
episode
not
is such a train
I'm
wreck.
not providing sound
Oh
effects.
my
yet
god,
anymore.
we
Wait, let me go
Now,
back.
we have to
the guy
delete
from
this
Police
one.
Academy.
Okay, part of the
Oh, man.
speculation. That's
Okay,
what
there
I'm
you go.
hearing.
There you go. Okay.
The conspiracy
from your people.
From my people.
My people.
Frankly, my people.
Okay, no,
Oh,
you can't do it till we do the whole episode.
Okay.
Save it for the special, Will.
They are thinking that if it gets banned, if that goes through on the 19th, the first, it's not just going to drop out of your phone, you can't access it. A lot of people think that they're just not going to update it anymore. At that, part because of the phrasing of the
Well,
bill.
Oh, it's going to be like
that's
Flappy,
what'll happen.
like Flappy Fish or whatever that was.
Yes, if you downloaded it prior to the ban, it'll stay on your phone, but it'll be removed from app stores, so you won't be able to download it again or update it. So
Right.
if you have it, but they won't like update the servers in America. Like people won't be able to upload to it or anything.
Oh yeah, so okay,
So they'll stop server
So
support.
would VPNs fix that?
yeah,
But you'd have to watch content from like other countries, like
or other people who have a VPN.
maybe.
No,
I don't think
You'd have to watch it from whatever country that they are.
because
VPN is
TikTok
routing to.
removed access to Hong Kong. Like you can't access TikTok in Hong Kong.
Then
Early on in TikTok's like rise to success or whatever, they knew like that right wing people were like not happy with them because they're a Chinese company, so they were trying to protest. China locked down on the Hong Kong markets or whatever. They passed a bill that gave them more access over Hong Kong, and so ByteDance just pulled TikTok from Hong Kong to like side with right wing people, like do them a favor so that they wouldn't ban them. So that seems to have been silly now. But in Hong Kong, you can't access it, and that's how we'll be. We just won't be able to access it.
Yeah, that's my question, Paul. What if creators with VPNs for America keep making
Yeah,
content?
that's what I was saying.
And users with the VPNs continue to engage with it.
I don't think that would work because their VPN would have to like change their location to like a different country, and we couldn't all like.
Just
We'd have to
everybody
all
do-
agree
yeah,
on
just-
what location
Just
we
put that
change
on
it
TikTok.
to.
Just hey, everybody go to UK.
But I would think TikTok would clamp down on.
How would they do that?
Wouldn't TikTok want?
They can't do anything if you have a VPN.
I don't know.
And it's not TikTok that wants to lead.
We'll
the
see.
US.
It's not a radio frequency.
Maybe-
playing.
maybe-
you World War II vet. Wait, fellas, what if I get on my ham radio and I say,
Yeah.
check 1, 2, everybody go
dial Neptune
go to
309.
dial Klondike 3, 4.
Klondike's such an old sounding word.
know-
so I don't know. Maybe there will be ways around it.
Speaking of Flappy
But
Bird,
most people will have to go
Speaking
and
of
watch
Flappy Bird-
Instagram
Wait,
Reels.
no, Will's about to do one of his genius segues.
no, this is real. You said Flappy Bird, and I was thinking.
I did say Flappy Bird
A lot
because when they deleted that, if you had it on your phone, you could
right.
keep it.
Yes, I remember vividly. A lot of people remember
Vividly.
where and when, of course when, where they were, like when 9/11 happened, or some big no, that's real. Like
You're gonna apply this to Flappy Bird?
I bet both of you know I was not alive during 9/11, so I can't tell you.
Oh, boo!
No, I was-
Don't make it out to be
You know
like,
what?
oh, y'all are so old. I can't believe you were alive.
No,
during
that's not what I'm
9/11."
saying.
I barely remember it either, you jerk.
No, you don't. You
I was
remember it.
4.
I was a junior in high school, so I
Well,
remember it.
I don't think
vividly.
I was like 9.
Yeah. So, is the comparison to 9/11? Because I thought
Yeah.
you started saying a lot of people remember.
You're
that they were.
definitely
I was gonna say,
comparing
wait, are
it
you
to
about
9/11.
are you about to compare like the JFK assassination?
Losing Flappy
Or
Bird.
the JFK assassination. Yes,
sure, yeah.
Yeah. Like
they
you go.
probably know where they were.
where they were. Yeah. If they were.
I know exactly where I was when I found out Flappy Bird was.
right.
like-
That's what we all thought you were doing, and you still took forever to get there.
Well, because you interrupt so much. I was in my 7th grade
Because we didn't want you
history
to do
class.
that.
I remember the exact
trying to help
seat
you.
I was in my 7th grade history class.
Wow.
I won't say my teacher's name, but he was great.
Just abbreviate it for us. So that
Mr. P.
Okay.
And
This whole story reminds me
I
of that
found that-
national tragedy.
I found out. I found out that Flappy Bird was, being discontinued, and,
Right.
and it was. I mean, I wasn't that sad.
Changed
I
your
just-
whole life.
You when the world stopped turning.
for some reason, I remember it well enough. So
What's actually going to happen if it's going to get taken off of stores? If it's on your phone, it'll stay on your phone. You will no longer be able to update. It will die a slow death. It's certainly not as sudden as.
Does that mean
you
I
would
have
think.
to get TikTok before they?
That's what we were saying.
Do it.
We were wondering. Oh my God! Please.
I don't want one though.
Well,
but
just-
I don't.
I-
want
just
But
suck
you
it
know
up.
what?
Because
There's the
it's so
American
much-
in me. I really don't want one, but now that I know I'm not going to be able to have one,
You want it?
I kind of want.
Do it.
I have such bad FOMO.
Oh my god! And it's the worst part is going to be having to watch reels. I can't do
Yeah.
it. And you and Kevin earlier was being like, "Oh, reels aren't that bad" or whatever.
It's because it's all I have.
But also,
Sorry.
you understand that 50% of the content on reels comes from TikTok.
Right. But now
I didn't know that,
there's
yeah.
not going to be a TikTok.
I guess all those creators will
They're gonna
migrate to
have
reels.
I already
Just
know
go to Reels, yeah.
several creators that I follow.
I bet
awful.
Meta
The whole-
is psyched about there being no TikTok.
Oh, absolutely, they are. American companies are frothing at the mouth for the opportunity
Cool.
to take over one of the most profitable
Real
social media.
frothy with it.
Thanks for the visual.
To take over one of the most profitable social media companies in the last 10 years.
Bigback with
Absolutely. What are you doing, Will?
What are you doing?
it
No,
started
don't try to
falling.
fix something.
God,
You're just gonna break
just
it.
don't.
Suck
Good job.
This is me eating my words.
You're big back.
People want-
your
I'm big
words.
back-
People
Backing my
listening
words.
on Spotify or other streaming services can't.
Oh yeah. So I was miming putting actual words in my mouth
Right,
as I
right.
was eating. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, so that the folks.
And Will was trying to fix his microphone before that.
That's true. Okay, so that was my
Now
segment.
you're
Was
caught
TikTok?
up.
We talked about it for about 20, 30 minutes. What
No,
did
we
y'all have
talked- we talked
prepared?
about big backing.
All right, we
Oh, that's true. That's true.
and Big Back Mountain.
What do we talk about after that? That feels like a strong start.
good job. And that
Sure,
was
way
not
to
as-
go.
not
Well,
as
are
great a
you?
segue, but-
I don't understand if you're tooting your own horn.
Now we're done with
Or
talking
you're
about
making
it.
it out
Now
to
that
be
we've
like-
done such a good job finishing our meal, time for dessert.
I can't tell if you're tooting your own horn or being like, I don't feel like talking on the podcast anymore. How quickly can
How
we
do
get
I-
through
Well, that
this?
too. I also am tired of talking about TikTok.
So I have a couple. I have a game, or I have a topic that we can talk about. Does Will not want to play the
game?
game?
What kind of game?
It's the word game that you're bad at.
Wait, what's the word game?
So it's the one where two people
Oh, that's right.
say 1, 2, 3, and then you say a word.
Oh, are we gonna try
Okay,
it?
so the point, Will, we can try it, but the
Okay.
point of it is you have to like try to think of the gap between our two words and go there, not just something that connects to your word and say it again.
Right.
Because that's what you usually do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Are you sure?
So this.
So it's like 1, 2, 3, and then we say just a random word, both of us,
at the same time.
and then we have to see how
If we can, and the goal of the game is to try and say the same word.
try
at
to say the
time.
same word eventually.
Okay. Just making
And
sure.
this could like blow up in our faces because we've never done it successfully.
That's true. Okay. One word, right?
One word.
Blade, will you count us down?
Sure. Okay, you ready? 1, 2.
Wait. It's 1, 2, 3, then go.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait. On 3 or after 3?
No.
Okay.
You say your word out loud on the go after 3.
1, 2, 3, and then go.
Go.
And then you say your word.
Oh, after go.
You say
No,
go. No.
on the go.
You can't say go.
On the go.
On go?
Yeah, I don't
1,
say go.
2,
I just
3.
say 3.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
you say the word on the go
1,
after
2,
3.
3.
Not
then you say
1,
yes.
2. Okay.
No, that's where the 3 goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm following.
This is gonna go great.
I'm saying- I'm saying
This is
It's
gonna
not.
go great.
I'm saying what it's not. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Hat.
Orange. Okay, orange hat.
Hat and orange. 1,
Wait.
2.
No, okay.
What? No, what?
No, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Curious.
What?
I said leaf.
Okay.
This is like an orange's hat.
So how are you? I don't understand how you
No.
choose this next
So he
word.
said curious leaf. Curious leaf. Okay.
So it's like a phrase.
No, we're just
How do you
saying words.
decide
So
on
he
what
was
the?
thinking of Curious George. I said leaf, like the hat of an orange. And so
Uh-huh.
now the words are curious leaf. So now try to think of something that has to do
Oh.
with curious and leaf.
So you heard his hat, and you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Marijuana.
What?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, we said jungle and marijuana.
So now Kevin has to think of something that is both jungle and marijuana.
Both of us do.
Both do. We have to try
You
to
both
say
do.
the same.
I see.
Oh my god.
I see. I see.
Jungle and marijuana, okay? Jungle and marijuana. 1, 2, 3. Cartel. Will,
Okay.
do you think people are growing marijuana in jungles in Africa?
I don't have enough time
Okay.
to think. African cartel or Africa cartel.
Africa cartel.
Wait.
Yeah. Good job. Think of some African
Okay, I'm
cartels.
going to say something, but you're not going to know what it is. So I'll say something.
We'll say something else. Okay. I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Pirates.
War. Okay,
Pirates in war. Okay. Will's thinking of
Ready.
Somali
No,
pirates.
shut up. Ready? Kind of.
1, 2, 3.
Caribbean.
Yes! That's what I was going to say! Yeah.
Wow.
That was our first success.
We aren't supposed to provide commentary, but I really thought Will was going to need it. But
I wouldn't have understood if I didn't.
We didn't
get the
do
commentary.
any commentary between the one that we got when we won it, when it was just Pirates.
That's true. We
War.
did. I'm ready. Go.
Yeah. That was great.
And also, I said
You said Caribbean, I said Caribbean.
because it is Caribbean. But when I say Pirates of the Caribbean, like for the movie, I say
that's how it is pronounced in the ride in the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Play this in the line of Disney.
Okay, now Will and Blame play.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
God. No.
Yeah,
You and Kevin again.
No, let's play.
Will
Let's play
Will
Blade.
and Blame
Oh,
play.
God.
I'll count. 1, 2, 3.
Controller.
Blue controller.
I almost said blue. I really almost said
Whoa.
blue. That was the other
blue
word.
and controller. Blue and controller.
Does it only have to be one word?
One word. 1, 2, 3.
Xbox.
Xbox hand?
I was hand holds the control. Don't maybe explain.
Yes, that's what you do. You always just go off of what.
No, and a blue controller you hold.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. What did you say?
Hand.
Hand and Xbox. I don't know what you're gonna do with this. 1,
No.
2, 3.
Shoot.
Controller. Can we say the same
No,
word again?
you can't.
Blaine.
I didn't know.
Darn it.
Blaine.
I don't know
That's
how
on
these
Blaine.
rules
We're done.
work.
We're
That's
done.
on Blaine.
What was
I
the
don't know
other
how these
topic?
rules work. No.
We're done. Okay, next.
No,
I'm done with this.
How is Xbox blue?
Get this guy out of my
PlayStation is
face.
more blue. Xbox is green. I understand that. The thing that I thought of whenever I thought of blue controller, honestly,
I would have
is
said M64.
that I wanted to say Timothy Chalamet because
You
what in his
I think it's more
YouTube
impossible
video,
to play this game with you than Will.
It is absolutely.
Why would I have said Timothy Chalamet?
On his YouTube channel,
2, 3.
he
Chalamet.
Timothy.
on his YouTube channel, he reviews Xbox controllers, and the one that he reviews is blue.
Blaine, that is insanity.
What?
That is absolute insanity.
I thought you were going to say something like about the melange in Dune that turns your eyes blue,
Spice
and then you go into like his YouTube where he reviews controllers.
One instance ever.
And one time there was just like your nephew trying to, and then one time there was a blue one on Timothy
read the blue controller.
Chalamet. He says which controllers are the better ones.
He said the blue one was the best.
Okay, I didn't do a voice.
You did do a voice.
I didn't. Okay, never mind. Not like that. Okay.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Are we done, Blaine?
Are we done?
Speaking of
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet,
You brought up Timothy Chalamet.
You did this on purpose.
Is this one of your topics?
Kevin had another topic.
No, go ahead. That's a great
Bob
segue.
Dylan movie was so good.
Oh yeah.
I went and watched A Complete Unknown with my family, and it was
just
fantastic.
learned about Bob Dylan and his entire history and
Yeah, it was great.
discography.
I really, really highly recommend
I've
A
been a
Complete
long
Unknown.
time Bob Dylan fan. He was on my Spotify Wrapped, as you'll remember,
That's right.
As
I
you
do remember.
remember.
And the Beatles, right?
and the Beatles. Yeah.
I don't understand. How did I go my entire life without listening to any Bob Dylan's music?
Any Bob
It-
you like?
Well,
I like
you
like,
knew
there-
some Bob Dylan.
There are a
songs,
couple
but
of
you
songs
never-
that I've listened to now that I recognize, but I never like knew them as Bob Dylan songs, and
Yeah.
like never like listened to Bob Dylan as an artist. And now, like ever since I watched A Complete Unknown, the only person I listen to is Bob Dylan. He is such a good songwriter. Like I've never heard
Right.
anyone write songs like Bob Dylan can.
Right.
It's unbelievable. It's so good.
You know,
Bob Dylan's one of
and
the best songs. You know who Bob Dylan's favorite songwriter was?
I know because
Who?
I watched the movie.
Well,
Well,
Bob
so there's two
Dylan-
different people.
well,
Either Woody Guthrie or Johnny Cash.
no, absolutely not.
Oh,
so
man.
in the movie, yes.
Oh.
But he's lived a long time since the movie.
Oh.
He's very old now.
Oh.
I don't know when the movie ends
Okay.
in his life,
So,
but later in life,
old Bob Dylan's favorite songwriter.
John Prine, another one of my favorites.
I love John Prine.
So now you need to educate yourself. on
Who's
John
this?
Prine.
Who's that?
He's like an Americana folk singer.
Oh.
wait, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt. People in the comments are demanding we finish the game.
Finish the game.
Wait, like multiple before the
Billy Strings. Who's Billy Strings?
Free Will and Bob Dylan is the best.
Free Will.
That's the main one that I've been listening to so far, and it's so great. Blowing in the Wind, Masters of War. I mean, the other ones. It's great.
It's
rest.
So good. I can name
every other one.
Highway 61.
Okay, let's finish.
Blonde on Blonde.
Let's finish the game.
Blood on the Tracks.
What were we on?
I don't. Can we just start over?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
We have to make Will and Blaine win the game. Okay.
Okay.
Are you
We will
ready?
play-
Do you both have a.
I'm ready.
Oh, she was guessing. who
I'm
Bob
not
Dylan
ready.
thought
Hold
was
on.
a
I'm
good
not
song.
ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Don't. Hey, how about this? Don't just look at something in the room, both of you. Just think of something.
Oh, it's too late.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Empire.
Ice cream.
Empire ice cream. Okay, do we have something?
No.
Oh yes.
Empire.
Well,
Empire ice
does it
cream.
have to be one word?
Yes.
Yes!
Unless it's like unless it's like
word.
a
Hyphenated word.
no, a name,
Okay. Proper.
a proper noun.
Okay.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Baskin Robbins.
Oh my
Where?
god.
How did you get Baskin Robbins from?
I would have said exactly what Will said.
Thank you. How did you get?
He said
We're
Empire
not allowed to-
and
we're not
ice
allowed
cream.
to- we're
No,
not
not
allowed
allowed
to
to
explain.
discuss.
Okay.
Empire and ice cream. You don't say Hoss, man. Star Wars.
Haas is not ice cream.
But
It's
it's
as close
ice.
as you get. Okay.
I'm gonna say bad words.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna allow it.
Darn you.
1, 2, 3.
Wait,
Wait, I'm not ready. Wait, they said it. They
what
did
are we
it.
on?
Does that work?
No, no. They're
we
not gonna take that.
said Baskin Robbins and
Hoff.
Hoff.
Yeah. So now, what the
Okay.
hell are you gonna do? Okay.
Wait.
Oh, I got one.
Okay. You got it.
I guess.
1, 2, 3.
Indomitable.
What did you say?
Oh, we're close.
Wait, abominable.
And you said indomitable. No, you mean abominable.
Abominable. Oh, wait.
And
What is indomitable?
That means
Not able to be
unconquerable.
dominated.
Oh, okay. Abominable.
And I said Wampa.
Oh,
Yeah, we're close.
Wampa is the like abominable snowman in Empire Strikes Back. That's the one that like.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So Wampa,
Okay.
abominable. Okay, we got it. 1, 2, 3.
Lightsaber.
Snowman.
Oh my god! I would have said snowman on that one. Lightsaber. Why would I?
He chopped his arm off with the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have said snowman.
Yes,
I should have.
exactly. Oh wait, looking back
Okay,
on that,
where do
I
we-
should. Yes,
I know.
Kevin's right. I
should've-
would have said snowman.
Okay, this one's on me. He should have said
How do
Hoff.
we-
We're 1-1.
Blaine
How
failed
do
first.
we-
Will failed second.
Where
No.
do we go from here?
Okay,
Okay.
so you got lightsaber and snowman. Lightsaber, snowman. You can still get out of this.
Hold on.
Lightsaber, snowman.
I can.
1, 2, 3.
Monster.
Hand.
Well, you can't just say
Did
hand.
you say hot hand?
You can't just say hand. You can't.
think.
You're like hand.
Okay, monster and hand.
Monster in hand. Monster in hand.
Oh,
Monster in hand.
Of course.
Monster in hand.
Okay, got it.
1, 2, 3.
Adams.
Frankenstein.
Where you said Adams?
I was going to say,
Adams family.
Oh,
but you didn't say. Okay, so you got Frankenstein to Adams.
I don't know what
Frankenstein.
that thing's name
You said
is.
Frankenstein to Adams.
Okay.
So think of something. 1, 2, 3.
Monster.
Wednesday. You can't say the other word.
Yeah, you said the same word again.
forgot.
The thing's name is Thing.
Oh,
That's what I would have said.
I thought it was Lurch.
Okay, you said Wednesday. I said.
What'd you
This
say?
is going so long.
You said
You said monster
You said
again.
monster again. Wednesday
Yeah.
and monster. So
Yeah.
good luck. 1, 2, 3.
Weak.
Week.
Oh my god.
You guys can't play this.
We can't.
We can't. Kevin started us too fast.
It's too fast.
Yeah, nobody
Okay.
wants to sit and watch us languish,
Actually,
missing each other every single
they're
time.
so frustrated. They're hate watching at this point.
I'm pretty upset.
No wonder they just say words for 1 hour. That's every episode, Paul.
I'm upset.
I'm upset.
I am upset. So
Oh, Whiplash, good movie.
it feels like you might need a little comfort right now.
Okay,
both
yes,
of you.
this is good.
Southern
So
comfort?
I like this.
My next topic was going to be comfort shows. Like, what are the shows? It's not necessarily your favorite show or
Yeah.
like the
Something
best
that's-
show in the world, but just something that
can put
brings
on
you peace
while
You
you're
just-
doing chores.
or you put it on like to go to sleep or whatever. Like
Okay.
it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
your go-to show.
Always or like at this point in time?
Just one of
Either.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul says Sex of the City.
Sex.
I know. Yeah.
City.
Blake's is One Tree Hill. I'll tell you that.
One Tree Hill. I don't know that.
Star Trek.
No.
I always go.
Oh, we're not saying them at the same time. I was
1, 2.
Oh, yeah. Are we still playing the game? Is that how
I
this
thought we
works?
always have to.
Wait, only TV shows.
King of the Hill. King of the Hill.
Oh, I thought we were about to-
I haven't watched any of
but
King of the
Star
Hill.
Trek over time has been one of mine. Star Trek Next Generation definitely.
Next
has been one of mine.
Generation. I
Probably
definitely,
over time, The Office has been
Yeah,
mine.
that's another one.
Arrested Development's another good one.
Yeah.
I right now, because Shannon is such a huge Bob's Burgers fan and watches all the time, like I've always
good.
appreciated
So
Bob's
good.
Burgers, but now it's like one of my comfort shows. That I
yeah.
just put on.
Blake and I had like a time like early in our relationship where that was all we watched.
Bob's
together.
Burgers is so good.
It's so well made,
funny.
so well written, so well performed,
Yeah.
so well
And
animated.
there's like original songs in every episode. How do they do that?
yeah,
Yeah, Blake
Bonkers.
loves Bob's Burgers.
such a good show.
I'll say at this point in time, it's been New Girl.
the clip. I'm so sorry, Will. Go ahead.
No, it doesn't matter what I'm saying. Go ahead.
At this point in time for
I'm
Will,
so sorry.
it's New Girl.
New Girl.
Yeah,
But no,
I
no one
haven't
has
seen any of. I haven't seen any of New Girl.
Kevin, have you seen New Girl?
I love New Girl. You haven't seen New
Okay.
Girl?
Mm-mm. Oh, that's the one with
Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel.
no
Matt-
Schmidt.
Yes,
Schmidt.
Yeah, that
No,
does look funny.
She's not in it.
He
Schmidt's
looks
in it.
like
No, but it's not her.
That's not even his real name.
Yeah, it's Max Greenfield.
I think so. Yeah.
he looks like the best part of that show.
He is.
He
and
is,
I
yeah.
feel like I would only the whole time I'd be watching that show, I would just be waiting for.
He's
Schmidt
in
to
like
show up.
every scene.
They realize that, and she's like, anytime you can just take a break from your own show, the show's not about you. Like in real life, she got pregnant. She wasn't on the show for like half a season.
What?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
wasn't on the show because it's
The
more,
new girl
it
wasn't
becomes
on the
more
show?
about the guy.
Yeah,
It's
and they
because
brought
That's just
in,
what I said, and you made fun of me
They just
for it.
realized that they were funnier.
No, and they brought in who did they bring in?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox, and it was fantastic.
She did really good. Actually,
That was actually
Weird.
a highlight.
It didn't
era.
matter at all. You're right. It did not matter that she was gone. So it's
Yeah.
definitely not about her.
But it is like just so I like over the Christmas season where I'd like do a puzzle or something, or other than that, do laundry.
The quote from that show that I always think about is I don't remember how the scene goes, but I love the way that he says "typical." And that one scene, it's like crap. There's like
It's like a Will story.
No, he's
I
doing
can't
really
remember how it
well.
goes.
Support him. One,
there's this
2, 3.
black kid, and he's like bemoaning the fact of like black people's struggles in America, and I can't remember how it goes. It's not worth it. I'm so sorry. Oh, we're not allowed to talk
Well,
about
no,
the
it's
fact
just-
that black people in America.
It's so important to the story that the kid was black.
That's why he says typical.
It actually was.
I don't.
I can't remember how it goes. Anyways, that's one of my
a lot
favorite
of
quotes
times,
from that.
mine are animated shows. Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Futurama has been one of my lifetime.
American
that I keep
Dad.
going back to American. I never really got into
No, I love American
I love
Dad.
American
Family
Dad,
Guy.
Family Guy. Like I always,
American Dad is funnier than Family Guy.
I never
No,
really
there's no
liked
way.
either of them.
No, it's great.
Family Guy
You're
is funny, but sometimes
Family
it's
Guy can be
too-
funny, but it's like
Yeah. A lot of times it's too much. And
it's like what about the time that I every
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
King of the Hill was also one of my big ones.
I do need to go and watch King of the Hill. One of my favorite quotes from Bob's Burgers is the one where
That's
she
my
calls
purse.
her,
I don't know you. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, that's what.
is the one where she calls Tina the worst kind of autistic.
Oh no!
She said, they're like, how many toothpicks are on the ground? And she says 100. And they're like, what? No,
Didn't remember.
it's 3. And they put one more down. And he's like, now how many? 3? No. Oh God, you're the worst kind of autistic.
Yeah,
That's like the first episode, and it's so crazy.
I didn't get that.
One of the a really great like leftist media news show online is called the Majority Report, and the host of the Majority Report is Sam Cedar, who is the voice for the food inspector in that episode of Bob's Burgers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the food inspector is in many episodes of Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, in a lot of different
But
ones.
also the first.
But also the first. And it's just so funny to me that like this random like guy on YouTube who is big, but like also like in a very corner of YouTube is like one of
left corner.
Yeah. is in this big show.
Yeah. Not so everyone answered, right?
Right, yeah.
Not a comfort show. And I think the answer for all of us is like The Office. Like in a
for sure.
general.
Yeah. The voice of Linda was also found on YouTube. It was
I didn't know that.
somebody doing like an impression of their like New Jersey mom.
My God.
Linda Belcher's a guy.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah.
That's probably the best
Leftist lore.
voice on the show as far as like
He's
not a comfort show, but I just rewatched Severance in preparation for.
Oh my!
Oh, we said we were going to talk about.
I can't wait.
We can't talk about it until it
talk
comes out.
Oh yeah, we got to save
can
it.
Talk about how good like the first season was.
That's all.
We're also going to be talking about.
I mean, that's what I was going to say.
That's all I've seen. So I haven't seen the second season as it hasn't come out yet. So
we're gonna be talking about next week probably the Oscar nominations. Because the Oscar nominations are coming out next week on Sunday, and we need to talk about the Oscar nominations because we're going to watch the Oscars live on the pod.
We're going to watch them live.
I'm so excited. It's going to be great. We did this last year, and the way that you do it, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. The way that we do it is you're just going to watch us, and we're like reacting to the Oscars happening, and then you put it on your television, but you kind of have to like pause it on your television so that it'll sync up with us.
Television.
Yeah.
Or watch it on whatever you're watching it on.
Quit saying television also. When's the last time someone your age said television, Will?
A brand new.
Do not attempt to adjust your television sets.
I feel like people.
The newest technology.
I feel like people describe TV shows as television the same way that people describe movies as cinema.
I don't know the last time I heard someone say the word television.
Television?
That wasn't you.
I just like. When's
the last time you heard someone say television?
One of the reviews for Severance was like.
Will's the young. Yes, the reviews for Severance are being written by people who are much older than you. Will, when's the last time someone your age used the word television?
I don't know if that is calculable.
It's incalculable.
It's incalculable.
They always say TV.
You make a very
compelling argument. Or just like shows.
Or shows, yeah.
TV is like...
TV's
I think of TV as the actual device on the stand or on my wall.
Right.
I don't think of television or TV as...
I don't think of it that way, but I think that's how everybody younger than me thinks about it.
Maybe.
The media is either shows or movies. Or cinema, whatever.
A program. Where is that program? That's older than TV.
Program. Anyways, my point is you're gonna have to
you're wrong.
You get to sync it up like with the Oscars so that we react at the same time. But then it's gonna be like we're all watching it together. We did it last year, and that's on the YouTube channel if you want to go watch.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Is
Oscars we reacted to the Oscars last year, and the week before the Oscars, we'll do like a reaction to all of the different nominations.
Oh, we're gonna make our picks for every category.
Yeah, right.
Is Oscars not free?
Matt made an Oscar Wilde reference. I just want everybody to. Yeah, go ahead.
Wild Oscar nomination. Yeah. I got it.
Speaking of TV shows, or wait, no.
Speaking of game TV shows,
award shows, Nikki Glaser.
Oh yeah, Golden Globes just happened.
Did fantastic.
I don't ever watch the Golden Globes.
I don't ever watch them completely.
Does anybody?
I watch like the highlights and I see who won and everything because sometimes it is an indicator of how people are going to do it or how certain films are going to do in the Oscars.
There are a couple of clips that I feel like made it onto my feed, but I didn't really get. A lot.
I saw so one of the ones I saw was Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum reacting to all the how people are reacting to them, and then they kept cutting to the Wicked cast being like.
That was like the most awkward
as
one.
extra as they've been being in all these interviews that I'm kind of done with. But they were like, okay, so they were talking about terms that they've been called. Did you see that one where Jeff Goldblum?
That they've been called?
Like people are calling Jeff Goldblum zaddy. What is
I have no idea.
What does zaddy?
A zaddy's a hot daddy.
Why?
It's like a guy that is.
I'm the boomer now.
It's like a guy that is an older man who is old enough to be like a dad who is hot.
Okay.
Zaddy. So what does the Z come
And Jeff
from?
Goldblum is
I don't
the
know.
Zaddy. I thought it was
I don't
because he
know
was
where
the
they
Wizard of
they
Oz.
called her some kind of mom. What did they
Mother,
call
just Mother.
Mother? Why?
Mother.
Oh yeah,
That one's just
giving mother.
like Taylor Swift was Mother for the past 2 years. Because,
Why? What does that
And
mean?
it's
Just because
like
all of the
Queen being
Yeah,
like
same as
Queen
Queen.
Mother.
like she's Mother is mothering.
Queen, like the Queen Mother?
Yeah,
That's why we ride in a carriage.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift
something like
was
that.
kind of like that for a while.
She was Mother.
Hey, don't get the Swifties coming after us. Man.
But
I was kidding. I was
if you-
joking.
if you were to put like side by side, what was it, Coy, the guy who did it last year?
The Kool-Aid
awful-
Man did it
Oh,
last
Joe
year?
Coy.
Joe Coy, who did
Oh
it
God, that
awful.
was
Horrible.
terrible.
And he kept
Oh
blaming
my
his
God.
writers.
Yeah.
It was
so,
awful.
Wait, didn't somebody get fired and then he had like short notice to do it or something? Is that what happened?
That was what he.
Well, that's what he kept
claimed.
on like.
That's what he kept claiming.
That was his
But then he was
excuse.
like he kept saying like the jokes you're laughing at are the jokes I wrote. The jokes you're not laughing at
Yeah.
are the jokes that other people
So
wrote for me.
awful.
And it was
What?
bad. It was just
Weird.
bad.
Where
Weird.
if you put side by side him and Nikki Glazer, who and all
I think
I've
Nikki
seen-
Glaser is one of the funniest people like doing comedy right now.
She's
I don't know who this person is at all.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can we watch like
What
Well,
is she?
she's
What
not-
is she
she's
in?
not very-
Well, at the Oscars she was cleaning up for TV.
No, I'm talking about like stuff that you wouldn't know.
I don't want to go
She's not
searching up.
she's not in a lot of stuff, but
random
she does
clips.
do a lot of stand up. She did the roast of
Tom Brady. That's where she got real big.
yeah.
That's for like lately. And like people my age, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that either.
I think she's like millennial age, maybe.
I think she's late 30s.
Yeah. And had a big millennial audience until that roast of Tom Brady on Netflix. Then she got a lot of like people. I'm surprised you didn't see all that on TikTok because that was all over TikTok. And then now all over TikTok, people love Nikki Glazer.
Yeah,
Our algorithms must be
Glazer.
good.
People are saying they're glazed. Actually, she's like saying it was the funniest
what does glazing
award
mean?
show.
You don't want to know.
It's just when you
Glazing
like,
is
give a lot of
complimenting somebody,
compliments.
but it comes from
Has
it
a
has a bad
it-
etymology.
yeah.
Whisper it in my ear.
No.
The etymology is like whenever you're
No, okay. So
whenever
I'm
you're
excited.
filleting someone, there might be a residue left.
Oh my gosh, Blaine, you're
Like a
actually-
glaze.
You're saying it.
Blaine, what the actual heck?
Me and Will were doing.
We were
this.
doing a
I
bit.
used the technical term.
No one needed that. Actually, people listening
They're
and
like,
watching at
okay,
home,
they're really asking for this in the
I'm
comments. So
incredibly sorry. I do not. I did not identify being part of.
That's where it comes from. That's what it means.
We
we know, Blaine. Move on.
You have to understand.
No, we got it, and you decided.
You have to understand. You have to understand the etymology so that you understand what the
Paul
term
is
means.
not watching this with his mom. He's downstairs right now. He's right there.
Paul does-
He's on Blaine's couch.
We literally are looking at him.
because glazing somebody isn't like it's not like giving them a compliment. It's not.
Blaine,
It's not a
stop.
good thing.
Stop.
What?
Are you going to keep going?
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Y'all are the ones who were saying it. Ugh,
I didn't realize that's what it was.
that's what it is.
Oh well, okay. Moving on, and I think Conan O'Brien's gonna be one of the best Oscar.
Oh, that is so exciting.
We
Conan
love
O'Brien
Conan.
I can't wait.
is
That's gonna be
going to
good.
be the best Oscar
I think he's
host.
gonna, and I think a lot of people my age like him. So I think it could,
Which
be a
is
big-
great. I love the Conan resurgence.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm so excited.
Rest in peace to his parents who
Yeah.
died recently, and
Yeah, they both died like within
Jesus.
a couple days of each other.
yeah, and
Goodness.
now he. I also know. I think Sona Mosesian, co-host of the show. I think her and Matt Gorley. I think they like have homes in.
Yeah,
They
in
do.
the LA fire area,
Palisades.
Palisades.
Yeah.
So
Altadena, and where does she live?
She
He lives in
Altadena.
Altadena.
She lives
Oh,
in
she lives in
Altadena,
Altadena.
and
He lives in
near Altadena. I can't remember where. They talk about it a lot because Conan gripes about
Yeah.
having to
how
drive
far
out to
away
their
it
house.
is. But it is in that area, so I don't know how they're doing after it. But yeah, it's rough. And the fires are awful, wild. Are they out? I thought I saw something talking like they were.
that they were at least. I know Pete. Like I saw a video of Rainn Wilson going into his home. Like it had gone through already, and he was going in and tearing stuff out because it was just burnt.
Yeah.
Which is like
It's horrible.
It is horrible. And Blake kind of like reality checked me today because I've like seen all this stuff and like heard from people how bad it is, but like it's hard for me to like, I don't know, actually resonate with the factor of how horrible it is. Just like not only because it's not happening to me, but
it's
because
also,
it's like a lot of people like, and it's not like not good, but like are like other celebrities or
oh yeah, that's nuts.
Especially like some right leaning. Because LA is left leaning mostly.
You can call them idiots. People, if you say that the LA fires are God's wrath against whoever you disagree with, whatever, you are wrong.
Yeah.
You can't say that because something bad has been averted from you, it's God's protection, in the same way that you can't say that something bad happening to somebody else is God's wrath. You don't know. Nobody knows. And it can't be dependent upon whoever disagrees with you politically. And that seems to be what a lot of people are saying, because these people disagree with me politically. It's your wrath. It's not God's wrath. It's the wrath that you would like to pour onto people. And so maybe you should investigate that a little bit.
Yeah. And the reason I was so like just kind of detached from it is because of how political and politicized it's become. It's just frustrating, and it's like obviously it's upsetting, but I like just like want to be out of the actual travesty of it. But then Blake was just talking about like today, like she seems like really upset, like it just seeing, I think maybe seen more videos on people like evacuating and all that
when
stuff.
they're real people, people are like, well, they're rich and that's like their 1 out of 10 homes is burned. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are.
And that's not even true.
Yeah.
Like living in LA,
a lot of people are just
I had a
living
ton
there.
of friends who lived in like the Altadena Palisades area because it's cheaper to live out in those areas than it is to live in the middle of the city.
Aren't celebrities that live? They might live next to some celebrities, but they're not celebrities.
Right. And I saw people who like were in apartment complexes.
Yeah.
Like obviously they're. I mean.
Psychotic. And. Even if they're celebrities and rich people, I don't think that their houses should be burned to the ground.
Yeah.
Well, that their lives should be put in jeopardy.
It's a good thing the heathens
and like conservative areas of our country have never been victims of natural disasters.
No, but it's only so
wild.
Trump can come help us and
that's
wade
true.
through the waters. Like
That's true.
That fake AI picture that everybody. For some reason, this ain't on the national news. Well, because it was created by a computer.
In a computer's brain.
But yeah, it's very upsetting, and I'm like, I think today I've been like kind of just upset by it, like because
they tried to just shut down our stream because we were talking about.
That's true.
They did truth bombs.
Yeah. I'm holding Paul. No, I was not holding space for it. That is awful. But I think we got this from Conan O'Brien, but I think they said all their staff members were safe and
somebody there was like it was TMZ or whatever, it was like on like Google News, it was like a news story like Conan O'Brien going to lunch in the middle of devastating LA fires. Like what? Conan O'Brien can't go to lunch?
What the hell?
Well, and also
while fires burn behind him, like you can't go about your life.
In the fires, did they even reach Hollywood? Like
no,
there were some
Hollywood
fake pictures
area.
that were like the Hollywood sign burning down. But
so I mean, what are people in Hollywood?
Even though it is relatively close to the Hollywood and Griffith Observatory areas, it is pretty close to the Hollywood sign and Griffith Observatory areas. But
you can see it like from
never got there.
I think it being near the sign, I think that was fake. Like it being next to the sign.
Yeah. Well, it was near it, but not so close to it that it like jeopardized it burning.
God forbid the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, exactly. Hey guys,
take my home.
Say Hollywood Land.
It's 9:04.
It did.
It did used to say Hollywood Land. That's right.
Wait, what a depressing way to end the stream.
What a depressing way to end the stream.
Well, but it's real. It's happening.
That's true.
Hopefully next week there'll be.
What?
Wow!
Blaine just playing us out on that.
What is this? This is the Oscars.
We'll do it live. Here's Sting to play us out.
I was gonna just fade it in.
Blaine's like, yeah, that's super sad. Yeah. We'll talk about you later. Thoughts and prayers.
I was gonna fade it in.
You did fade it.
Okay, here we go. It's fading.
Okay, you're actually doing it.
What?
We're not gonna take another beat.
Okay, fine. Here, I'll turn off the music
and have a human moment for a second.
Do y'all think this'll? Do you think there'll be a lot of. I'm sure the Oscars. I haven't thought about that. Will be very.
So they have had to like push back the nominations. So I don't know what. I mean, I don't know what they're
When I'm
gonna
thinking,
do.
even at the Oscars, like I wonder who will be there, who will.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or how much? Like I'm sure it'll be referenced quite a bit.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll
probably.
change the mood. All right, go ahead, Blaine.
That's what you're gonna do with it. Don't forget to mash that subscribe button.
Follow our Patreon and
We don't have a Patreon.
my God.
today's episode
If we
is
did, we'd be taking money out of it.
sponsored
to pay
by
people
Honey.
For listening to this.
Hey, Honey is a
15
scam.
minutes. What?
The honey scam. That's
Honey
true.
scam.
That was
Honey
wild.
is a scam.
Have you heard of Honey?
No.
Yeah, honey's real. I've eaten it before.
Okay.
It's not a scam.
Okay, I'm playing this out. We have to be done. Here we
Birds are
go.
real too.
We'll talk about it next week. Honey.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next
Talk about it
week.
next week. Honey is a scam. Oscar nominations and
Yep.
More.
and more
way to promote
national
it.
tragedies.
more national tragedies. What's going to happen this week? We don't know.
Okay.
So long, everybody.
Can't do that.
And now,
What if one happens? You can't say what's going to happen this week.
just wait.
Just wait. That's like you'll see. That means you know.
see.
That means you know what's coming.
Who knows?
What's going to happen?
We're all in
So